Today we want to talk about the growth wheel framework that we call software platform, and it helps us to improve our business operations through the software. One of the biggest challenges in a small business is to collect data, organize data, and maintain data, and to organize projects. That can be done manually, but it is very difficult to do as the business grows. So there comes a time when we need to consider some software. And typically we've picked and chosen software here and there as we've tried to manage our business. But at some point it comes to a point where we really need to focus as a team on what kind of software program we're going to or what kind of software we're going to use to move the business forward and make it more automated. So in this platform, it's a helpful guide just to help you think through some things. It is not intended to be the answer to all of it, but just to help you kind of put some ideas together in your head and create some questions that you need to answer. So in this framework, if you notice, we put it through business concept. It's the 4 work areas of growth wheel. So business concept, organization, customer relations, and operations. And then under all of those headings are some subheadings. Let's take, for example, customer relations. So do you have a client database or sales management system that you can look at in a rapid way and enter information about clients and then follow up, and you can see what's happening in there? Or are you missing some meetings? Are you missing some appointments or phone calls or follow-ups because you are not managing it well? So that would be a real advantage of having some kind of a software platform as an example. So here's some questions as you get your team together and you start thinking through this. Let's give you a few questions. So first of all, is the software you're using now sufficient enough or efficient enough? So one of the things that we don't want you to do is to go out and buy this expensive software and you're never going to use any of its functionality or very little of it. I want you to be able to have some expansion ability, but to have some that will do the job. One of the things I see with business owners is they feel like they have to have the latest and the newest of all of the tools and equipment, and they go out and spend all of that. You don't need that, especially when you are early on. Second, do any programs of your software or of your operation not working as they should? Thirdly, can any areas in the company be lifted by new software, like we just talked about with the client database? If you could improve that and improve your relationship to your customers, that would be worth investing in. Then as you say, yeah, we've answered those questions, then let's talk about some decisions you're going to have to make as you move forward. So the first one would be your new software possibilities. Within which areas in the business do you want to look for new software possibilities? What are most priority, second priority, third priority as you look through that? Which of your current software systems do you need to stop using or replace with another system? So you identify that. And then finally, do you or any of your employees need to be trained in using the new software? The answer is yes, and it's probably going to either be an online from the vendor, or they might have someone come into the office to train you. So again, it's very critical to the success of a small business that they manage and maintain and collect their data properly, and that they put it in a place properly. One of the areas you'll see this happening in is your project management. As your team grows a little bit and you have more and more moving parts in a project, how do you keep track of that? And there's all kinds of software for that, and it may be time for you to consider that. If you need some help, you can give me a call or reach out at rick@slarkconsultinggroup.com.